Yeah, no, this is weird and awkward. This is the first semester that we're using webcams, so I've never had to do this before. Whenever you're ready, Brad.
I'm Brad Watson, this is Paul speaking, the speech. Football is by far the most dangerous sport being played in today's time. Here's a graph of reported ER visits. You can see football totally beats every sport by far. Next to it, I have a graph of head injuries since 2001, and you can see in 2009 it skyrocketed. And it just shows that athletes are getting bigger and stronger by the day. Concussions are putting many of our youth at risk. Pop Warner leagues are putting many kids at risk of having lifetime effects after taking hits at a young age. Football is responsible for 96.9% of all catastrophic sports injuries in the United States, reported by Sports Society November 12, 2012. Here's the process of making a tackle, and next to it I have a brain. You can see the concussion bruise next to it. You can see what could possibly happen to this kid after the tackle. Youth tackle football across America is putting millions of kids from roughly ages 5 to 14 at danger because of the risk of concussions. This can be alleviated by banning tackle football until high school. Brain cases in children who have sustained a mild traumatic brain injury or concussion persist for months following injury, even after systems are gone, according to a study published in December 12th issue of the Journal of Neuroscience. Kids are still suffering from injuries that they could have taken probably 5 or 4 years ago. Concussions alter the brain's white matter, the long fibers that carry information from one area to the brain to another. NFL players, President Obama, have all participated in conversations saying they would hesitate to let their son play tackle football because of the risk of brain injuries. Kids nowadays have big heads with little necks, creating a bobblehead effect. That puts many young kids like these kids at risk of suffering concussions. As a kid enters high school, weights become a bigger role, which can strengthen the neck and lessen the chance of concussion. Protecting the future of the youth should be the #1 thing that should eliminate tackle football at the youth level. And you see this kid's laying on his neck, probably about to suffer a concussion or break his neck or something. Many coaches usually serve as medical staff when they're on the field, and you see this guy, probably a dad on the team, not really helping the kid when he's on the ground. And next to it, I have a high school staff. There's 4 people around the kid trying to make sure that he's okay. Yeah, but coaches usually serve as medical staff, and many coaches aren't certified and usually just fathers on the team to kids that are playing. Kids aren't being taught the proper way to tackle, and they deserve the best training with the best staff from paid coaches on the field. And research from Boston University Center, August 5th, 2011, say CTE is a progressive degenerative disease of the brain found in mostly football players. And here I have a picture of a kid making the correct tackle, and the correct tackle you see in the correct section, he's leading with the crown of his helmet, which can definitely cause concussion. And that's a high school program. Here's the Pop Warner program. These are 2 kids basically running a concussion drill, and the coach encouraging it. This kid is way too low. Leading with the crown of his helmet, and this kid is way too high, which could definitely cause an injury. But yeah, CTE is a form of a loss of confusion, memory loss, and it comes from a combination of hits over time. This process can help eliminating youth football can help this process slow down. And this is Eric Pelly, a high school football player who passed away 10 days after suffering concussion, his 5th one of his career. Researchers say Eric was already suffering from CTE, and at just age 16, and also was a member of a youth football league all through his childhood. I have a unique experience because I was actually a Pop Warner football player. I'm able to tell you guys what actually happens on the football field, and it's probably not a safe place to have a kid from age 5 to 14 on the field because of the supervision of coaches and that are not certified. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.